Hey guys, Marty up north. End of last week, an internet company called Mountaintop Outdoors texted me asking me if I wanted to review a backpack. Happy to review a backpack. Actually, the timing was really good because I'm actually heading off with the family to do the Skyline in a couple of days. And my son Ray, my youngest, he's got a 40-liter backpack. So I thought, well, if I could review a 60 or 70-liter backpack, that'd be fantastic because Ray could use it. And I told Mountaintop Outdoors, I said, I'd gladly review the pack, but do you think you could get it here in time for me to take it on a hike next week? And absolutely. So it just arrived today. And so they're internet based. I'll put the links on the video, but they you purchase them through Amazon. So and of course anything that's purchased through Amazon usually gets some very quick delivery. So it was ordered on August 3rd and today is August 8th. So that's very quick to turn around. So, what do we got here? Mountaintop. Let me just... So the plan is, this is just a quick unboxing, but the plan is for Raymond or Patrick, one of my boys, will be taking this pack on the trip that we're planning right now. So it's nicely packaged. So they call it the Adventure 70 liters. So it's a 70-liter pack made in China, and the first quick checkout of everything looks as expected. You know, I've heard stories. Some people said that they didn't want to buy materials, things made in China, that they were low quality, and through the engineering that I do and some of the projects I've worked on, we've sent people over there to China to enter deals for supplying equipment and stuff, and the manufacturers in China will manufacture to whatever standard they are asked to do. So it's a myth that that everything they do is low quality. In fact, they make a lot of high quality products. It just depends on the standards. So okay, so I'll tell you what I'm seeing real quick. So it's a top loading pack, and if you lift it up like this, and the lid will fall over. The lid is attached, but it's kind of a very adjustable lid, so it's probably 70 plus 10, I would say. If you look inside, Nick, there's like a lot of packs of similar design. There's a compartment at the bottom for, you know, the sleeping bag, and that bottom compartment can be separated from the top with this zippered pouch. Oh, look at that. The pack even comes with a pack cover built into the bottom. That's nice. We'll look at the pack cover. It's got an outside back pouch. So actually it's a very decent looking pack. So we'll load it up today, and then we'll take it on the hike, and we'll see how it performs. We'll do a follow-up in 5 days from now when we're done.
So that's the new pack that's got from I've got to show it, Mountaintop 70-liter pack. You've been wearing it for what now, a day and a half? How's it feel?
Feels good.
Yeah,
A little tight on the shoulders.
but the buckles are all good quality, right? Nothing loosens. And then so he's got everything in it there. He's got his sleeping bag. We'll show him unloading it, but he's got his sleeping bag, all his clothes, his food, everything, and it carries nicely. So super adjustable.
So Patrick's got it on this. Show how easily that comes off. Just slides in there, so you can choose small, medium, large. So you had it there, Patrick? Yeah. And then
this strap pulls it in closer to your body or farther, and then actually it adjusts for the curvature of your shoulders and how broad your shoulders are, so that's good. Didn't use the straps on top, but you could have a mattress or something on the top. It's got side pouches. You could easily put skis or poles or anything like that, so he's not using a lot of it. Anything in there, Patrick? Use that for right on. So Patrick, how tall are you?
5'9".
5'9", so that's a good size pack.
I had to do it. He's strong.
All right, how's that pack go on? Pretty easy?
Can't zip it up. Pull it over up. No.
There you go. Looks loose on your shoulders.
I raised it.
Raised it?
Well, I don't see
You tighten it after? That tightens easy. Demonstrate the whistle.
It's trash.
It even comes with an emergency whistle. So how was the pack for this whole trip?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah, there's no problems.
No problems whatsoever?
Yeah.
Nothing broke on it?
Nope.
All the straps are still in place. The buckles are good. They hold. Yeah, the only thing I'd say is it looks like it's pulled away from your body. I'd pull it in more myself, but that's your personal choice. So. All right, so we're back from the trip. It's actually the next day. We came home last night, but Patrick's going to unload the packs. So how were you loading that thing? What was your strategy for loading this thing?
On top for easy access, I got my cup for right when we get to camp, when we start cooking our meals. On the side, all the way down to the bottom, I needed as much room as I could for the poles.
Yep. So you were carrying the poles and your brother was carrying the tent, so you're splitting the community gear, we call that, yep.
In this bag, I have all my food.
So you have leftover food?
Yeah.
A little bit,
Well,
that's fine. Actually, it was spare food.
Mostly garbage.
Yeah,
And
garbage and spare food, so
Garbage and that's like
yeah.
soup on the trail.
Pack
So
out
that's-
what you pack in.
Yeah, so that's why that was at the top, because it was mostly food for on the trail.
Yep.
Then my whole clothes bag is at the bottom, and then just on the side I have sandals.
Okay, so that all
So
fit in there
goes all
nicely.
there,
Okay,
easily.
and then what else did you have? You
In
were
the-
using the back pocket for what?
So normally you'd have like a long cylindrical thermarest, but since I have a wider one, it's easier to pack it in this front pouch than in here with
Okay.
the rest.
So the beauty of so this pack is 70 liters, and you did. That was a 4-day trip, 42 kilometers, 3 nights. So packing community gear, and 70 liters is plenty for this size of a pack. Somebody else was packing the fuel and the stove. And then in the bottom compartment you had.
My sleeping bag.
Okay, so the sleeping bag fit in there nicely. And where were you carrying the water bottle when you were hiking?
I just had the water bottle
In one of the side pockets. So everything, so the beauty of this pack for you, 70 liters is plenty for a 4-day hike, and you had nothing hanging on the outside of the pack, so everything was inside. And show one last thing. There was, it came with the pack, there was a cover, but we never, the cover's fine. Oh, actually, the cover is integral to, the cover is attached right now. You can't lose the cover, but we didn't need the cover on this trip. It never rained. So now that's our strategy. When we're done, we clean all the gear. We'll clean the sleeping bag and everything, and repack and have everything ready to go for the next trip. So overall, very satisfied with the performance of this pack. It's a good deal. If you are, actually, I've said it before. It's not necessarily for being budget conscious. It's a very good pack. I wouldn't call it a budget conscious pack. It's just a good pack. And actually, one thing we never used in this. How's the feature? That's where the if you had a
camelback
would go inside
now
here.
it goes And
You can put
this
it anywhere
pouch back
you
here
want.
if you want.
Yeah.
Actually, I should have put the tent poles in there. That goes all the way back behind the sleeping bag.
Yeah, but you probably it'd be rubbing against your.
And you can access inside the pack from both sides. One on. Actually, this one's a pocket.
That
This
one's
side, you can. Access
That one goes
everything.
inside the pack, and the other side goes where? The other side is just a pocket.
A pocket. And you can
Actually,
store-
that's like a tent pole or a walking stick pocket.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, thanks for helping with the review, Patrick. Actually, what's your comments on a pack?
It was good. Fit good. Packed well. Everything stayed in place. Nothing loosened. It was good. Good pack.
Excellent. So, when I was editing the video, I just realized I hadn't done justice to this pack on how actually big and how efficient and well designed that pack is. So, so I just wanted to show how I typically load it. You saw how my son does. So, and actually one of the things I wanted to show right now, you know, I got it loaded and I got the cover on. So it's a big cover. The cover will fit the pack in whatever size you happen to load it. So now I'm just going to pull this up. I just wanted to comment on a few things that we hadn't shown before because we didn't use it. So the pack comes with this fancy strap system on top, and so in a case like this one, I have. So all you got to do is it takes a little bit of getting used to, but you pull the straps off, and then they're quite useful. So on top, you can easily attach something on top, and to retighten the straps afterwards, you just reverse the operation, and you tighten them. And the nice thing is, every one of the straps on this pack has this plastic or this flexible strap that keeps everything nice and tidy. So we hadn't used this. I just wanted to show these straps on top. Now, if you weren't planning on using anything on top, if you're like me and you don't like to hang anything on the outside, you could actually easily remove these straps. And then I wanted to show it's quite easy to attach something on the outside, on the side. So here, same thing. I got a fully adjustable straps, and I got a thermarest that's on the side. Now, if I leave this open, there's a pouch here. Me personally, I don't have anything that I'd put in there now, but you could. It is a separate pouch. You might put a folding saw in there, or you might put I don't know, lots of things. These pockets on the side are very useful. So on this side, you know, I'm using one pocket to carry the water bottle, but if I preferred the other side, I can put it on that side. So I'm just gonna reattach. Now, when these straps aren't being used to hold something on the outside of the pack, then they can be used as compression straps. So when you know, the pack can expand quite big, but when you're hiking, you want to make sure all your weight is compressed and not moving around. So then these straps here could serve as a compression straps. So I wanted to show that. You know, here's another example. It's easy to put poles on the outside here, and again, I could tighten them in place. So a lot of flexibility in the design of this pack. Now, another thing that's nice, this is a top loading pack, but it has a side pouch. So if you had something that's buried at the bottom here and you don't want to completely empty your pack, I could get to something that's in my pack without having to open it. So the side access is actually something that's quite nice. So now, oh yeah, and on the top, so you got the top compartment. The top bag has two zippered compartment. Has one on the very top. So this is where I keep things that I'm going to need frequently during the day. You know, my gloves, my insect repellent, my cards. I'm just showing what's possible. But there's a pouch there, or a zippered compartment there, and when you open it, there's another zippered compartment on the inside. So there might be more stuff in there. So, you know, toilet paper, toothbrush, whatever, a rope. It's just stuff that I might need quickly. On on the, now I didn't attach anything here, but I got these straps here that I could attach something there if I wanted to, a tent or something. But I also have this other separate pouch. So this pouch doesn't go on the, is separate from the inside. So there's an example. I keep my water filter in there. Actually, let me just, I'm going quickly here. The buckles, every buckle on this pack is actually a very nice quality buckle. There's the common compartment at the back or at the bottom. So this one typically used by people to put, you know, the sleeping bag or other things in there. You guys know me, I like to pack everything always in the same spot so that in an emergency or at night or whenever, I always know where everything is, and I put things always in the same spot because it's a quick check when I'm packing. You know, when I open this compartment, I'm expecting to see my sleeping bag and my saw, and if the saw is not there, then it reminds me that I need to go get the saw. So these are so far quite a few of the features, and then finally, well, there's the most obvious, the last compartment of this bag is the cavernous inside, and the way the inside here, in fact, there's even an additional compartment on the inside to separate things. But if I had a bigger load that was sticking out, then what you can do is you can let the pack, you can use this skirt for extra storage, and all you have to do then is you loosen this top, and then the top can go higher. So the pack can actually store 70 liters plus about an additional 10. So, and the last thing I wanted to show, there is this little, we don't use a bladder, but there's a hole here that comes out on the inside of the pack. So you could easily put a bladder right against there and have your hose come out and have your hydration system. But me personally, I prefer to just carry a liter of water at all times. So there you go. I just wanted to make one last commentary on the pack to do it proper justice. You saw that we used it. We did a 4-day trip with it. My son carried it. It's extremely adjustable. It's great quality. The buckles are fantastic, and I'm very impressed with it. I would not call it a cheap pack. It's a reasonably priced pack that is excellent quality. So if you're a little bit budget minded, this is a fantastic pack, especially if you only do say 2-3 hikes a year. I have nothing bad to say about this pack.